welcome back. We're having a great time, and we're here with Andy Mouse of the Plains Art Museum, and we have a full roster. Welcome.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so let's talk about Plains Art Museum. Let's get
Sure.
to like the background. So when did it start, and talk to the viewers about the amazing things that happened there.
Sure. So, we're celebrating two things this year. We're celebrating our 25th anniversary in our building in downtown Fargo, and we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Catherine Kilbourne Burgum Center for Creativity. So there's the museum and our Center for Creativity at our campus in downtown Fargo.
That's amazing. I really love how you guys are centrally located downtown.
Yeah, yeah, and we also have parking. So,
yes,
I mean,
yes.
those two things sometimes don't go along, but we do.
So let's talk about the adult art classes that you guys have to offer.
Oh my gosh. I mean, so if people go to plainsart.org, they can find dozens and dozens of classes. So one of the things that we're trying to do is we're trying to be a museum that is not just a place to go to wander around the galleries, right? You can do that, and it's free, actually. It's free to do that. It's free for the community, thanks to our members and donors. But one of the cool things about Plains Art Museum is that we're sort of recreating what an art museum can be in terms of creativity. So we're a creative museum. You can go, and anyone can take classes at the museum. So things like, one of the next ones upcoming is Clay for Couples.
Okay.
So on select Fridays throughout the year, I think it's at 6:30, we have clay classes for two people, right? They could be friends, they could be partners, husband and wife, whatever.
Right.
Whenever I say that, people are always like, "Oh, it's like that thing in Ghost."
Yes, exactly.
Or Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
And to that I say, it's exactly like that.
Exactly. And it's sensual, it's easy, it's fun, it's lighthearted, and you guys offer that. So
absolutely,
why not take advantage of it?
Intro to ceramics is coming up soon. We also do this thing with Fargo Brewing Company.
Okay.
So have you ever heard of a beer stein?
Yes.
Okay, so like a ceramic mug for
so
beer.
You create a beer stein in the class.
Yeah, actually at Fargo Brewing, so you get beer too. But yeah, so you can take, and I'll check the date on that. That one is August 18th, so it's coming up real soon. Okay,
so you guys have amazing partnerships. How did you guys create that and correlate?
We're just a collaborative museum. I think pretty much everything we do is collaborative. You know, we work with living artists, we work with other museums, we work with community partners, organizations around town to facilitate programs. For example, we have a program for kids called Art and Autism, which is for families with kids that are on the autism spectrum disorder.
So beautiful.
I mean, there are so many things that you can do. Yeah, there are just so many things that you can do, and so many ways that the arts can help you live a better life.
Right. So speaking about that, how do you guys have art classes for the youth?
So I have to mention this one. So one of the best things about working in an art museum that does a lot of classes is also like coming up with these brilliant classes.
Yes.
Right? And our team does an amazing job. We have a great education department. Youth hand building Spooky Eyeball Ice Cream Sundays is on September 24th at 10 o'clock. What kid doesn't want to make Spooky Eyeball Ice Cream Sundaes out of clay?
Right, and we're not. I want to mention this. We're about 90 days away from Halloween, so this is right up the alley. Of this beautiful season that's coming
Absolutely, absolutely. We have we have art clubs for kids. We have teen ceramics coming up in October. So regardless of age, regardless of ability, there is something there for people.
So what's your favorite class that's coming up?
Well, actually, I'm. Unlike many people who work in museums, I am a trained artist. So Plains Art Museum is a little bit like what happens when artists take over museums, right? So I was a trained painter, so I'm still attracted to painting. But one of the things that Plains Art Museum does so well, two things. One is ceramics and printmaking. Those two things are probably our biggest strengths as far as classes are concerned. But we also we're doing new things. Like I noticed we're starting to do stained glass. So people can make little stained glass, beautiful things that catch light in your house and just bring you a little bit of joy.
I love that. Andy, thank you so much for stopping by, letting us know how Plains Art Museum is functioning throughout the metro.
Absolutely.
Come back anytime.
Thank you.
So up next, we'll be going to Bergstrom Aesthetics here on North Dakota Today.